What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. I saw a video where Frank Martin was saying something about basically want to fight Shakur now. I heard somebody saying that that Frank Martin feel like Shakur Stevenson is food, right? Well, Frank Martin that's my man. He from the Midwest, just like I am, and we got a saying out there: if you had heart, you had money. Well, Shakur, you had to fight Frank, and you abandoned ship. Evidently didn't think you could win the fight and just let it go. And of course, now you sitting back thinking, damn, I should have took the fight. I really wish Frank would have had the heart to go and step up in there and take the fight the first time. I didn't think he was necessarily ready, and even though Shakur looked like he did that night, don't know if Frank can do that to him. But I mean, could neutralize him like De Los Santos did to some degree. But Frank, the opportunity is right there. It was right there, and you did a duck move. Only person know why you ducked is you. But I mean, he may or may not want to fight you now, but you had to fight, and sometimes you got to just go out there and believe in yourself and go out there, and if you have to, go out on your shield. I really believe Frank Martin is better than De Los Santos, and Frank, he had a chance. I didn't think he would beat Shakur, and I still don't, but I think he had a great chance, because you still got to be able to land the punches, and he not going to engage. You gonna have to you basically gonna have to force him to fight like that. I think Frank good enough to. I think he was good enough to probably have made Shakur come out of his comfort zone, possibly. But I don't like when a guy. I like Frank Martin, but I don't like this. The dude called you out and asked you for a fight. You said yeah, then you said no. Now you say he fool. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. You my man, but don't do it like this, Frank. This make you look a little. This don't make you. This don't help. This don't make you look like like no real soldier. Calling a dude out that you could have fought. You should have been the one in there fighting him. You the one called the fight off. How the hell you gonna say he fooled now? So I like Frank, man, but I just wouldn't, I wouldn't really say a whole lot of nothing in this situation, because why you can take your ass in there and eat then if he food? Because dinner was right there on the table. You said you ain't want nothing to eat. That's what happened. So I like Frank a lot, but don't do this, Frank. Now it's okay to say what you want to say about how he looked in a fight, but don't you try to act like what you would do. You could have did it. You could have did it, so, I mean, don't wait till after you see him have a bad fight to start talking tough, and Frank, my man, he really is, man, but, I don't like that, because we always looking for them two to fight in November. Frank the one called the fight off. Frank the one called the fight off. So now you see him look bad because he can't handle no power, look like. So now he fooled. He could have been fooled the first time, And if you got doubt, you better stay out of there, because just because he looked like that night, Shakur, just like Earl can fight better than he did when he fought Bud, Shakur can fight better than this too. What the hell was going on with him, only he know, but I know he much better than what he showed that night. And I was saying the same thing, that blue blood is basically saying that now it ain't gonna be hard if he still want to fight these dudes. Shit, everybody gonna want to fight him now. They feel like you can't take no power, So hopefully, I still would like to see him and Frank fight. But if I was Frank, I would stay humble, because once again, you had to fight. And he didn't call it off. You called it off. So since you was feeling like that, then don't get out here and talk that tough Tony talk now. But ain't nothing wrong with getting a fight if you want it. But and get the fight, schedule the fight, then talk tough. But you had to fight in your hands and let it go. So I mean, don't nobody really want to hear that now. I mean, if he food, then why you ain't gonna get you nothing to eat? Because you was in the store. Bottom line, so Frank, my man, but don't get brand new now because he had a bad showing. You should have been feeling like that, regardless to how he would have looked in a fight. You supposed to, if you either you believe in yourself or you don't. That's how it is in this boxing game. And to the and the same goes for Shakur. Evidently, he wasn't sure he could beat Devin. Is why he probably didn't take that contract, because the man got all three belts on the line, 20%, whatever the fuck it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and then I would have rather for Shakur to either look like this or lose to Devin than to do it with a lesser fighter and not trying to get these big fights and get the big money. That fight right there, that last fight hurt him way more than it's gonna help him in the long run. Like I say, he's gonna have to do something to get this bad taste out the fans' mouth before he can ever seriously think about being considered one of them top guys again after that performance he had on Thursday night. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, to like or subscribe. Till next time, it's your man Spiel Dog. I'm out.